Muted, I'm muted. How's that? How's that? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? All 10 of you, thank you so much for being here. I told myself, y'all, a few weeks ago, I'm never going to be doing 2 lives in one day again. And here I am doing them back to back to back. But that's okay. If you were here about an hour and a half ago, you know why I'm here now. But if not, if this is your first time tuning in, I have a screening to go to in a couple of hours at 7 p.m. And so that's usually when me and Miss Cantu goes live. But because of that, I had to move the live up a couple of hours. And also I didn't do a live on Saturday. I was going to make it up on Sunday, but cross wires with another colleague. And so I'm doing it now. And I can't leave no lives behind. All lives got to be included. And this one, we're talking Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2. I already have my guests backstage, and we are both really, really excited to get into all this nitty gritty, because this last episode, getting these ends, was actually, she may be listening, and I don't want to spoil my opinion before she hears what I have to say. So it is titled Getting These Ends, and before I bring her on, let me just go ahead and shout out everybody in the chat right now. It is Miss Zia Latrice. What's good, my sister? Hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. One of the OGs, one of the vets, be holding it down as one of the moderators. Thank you, ma'am. And we also have Miss Keisha Charmaine in the building. Mecca's the pappy. That's what's up right there. And I gotta say, ma'am, that I love your picture. And also, I have to say, who else we got here? ER's grandpa, critic screening of Spider-Man No Way Home, perhaps. No, that is that's tomorrow, hopefully, if everything works out the way it is supposed to. But guys, let me go ahead and bring in my guest to the show. I don't think y'all have ever seen this gentleman before, but I'm really, really excited to bring him on. Coming from Hollywood, California as well. Coming from Pound Puppy Studios, Doghouse Academy. And that is, oh, wait a minute. What's going on, Danny? Hey, Danny's in the building, ready to talk some power. What up, Danny? Yes, speaking to the mic. Oh, you muted? Okay, let me unmute you. Okay, you unmuted. Go ahead. Test, test, test. Silly rabbits. What are you guys doing? What's going on, ma'am? How you doing, Miss Cantu? How you doing?
What up? What's up?
Oh my goodness gracious, you look
So
wonderful.
he wanted to show off his fro.
Yes, he looks fantastic. Just let y'all know, Danny just got that fade. You know, he is nice and faded. Got that taper fade or fro fade, whatever you want to call it. You know, so I like it. Looks like you changed it up too.
Yes, we have our Christmas photos today. So after I know you got your screening to go to after this, right? And we're gonna take our photos. So
nice,
great
ma'am.
Monday.
You are looking bright. You are looking wonderful. You are looking great. You know, my goodness. You know, I'm gonna have to fly to Cali real quick and treat you to
Well,
lunch
today
or
it's a
something.
cloudy day. It's a cloudy
Okay.
day, actually, believe it or not. So that's why I was like, you know what, trying to bring the internal sunshine to you.
Well, you are doing a fantastic job of that. Keep it up. You know, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That smile is a die for $1 million smile, $1 billion smile. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Woo,
so stuff right there. And guys,
millions.
I gotta let y'all know, man, you gotta have somebody like Miss Cantu in your life because you know you can be having an okay, and then things just go all out of whack and out of order. But as soon as you hear her voice, she's just gonna say something nice, something sweet, something encouraging and uplifting, just to give you all those positive vibes and lift your spirits. And you did that for me today, right before this live, ma'am. So I just want to say thank you. I do appreciate it. You know, I love it. And so thank you for being you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for being here too. Thank you for being here too.
Well,
And
you're
so
very welcome, Brandon. Anytime. I mean, that's what friends are for. Not to sound cliche, but I get it. Like I know how those days go. I know. So it's like I understand. So I am more than happy
right
whenever.
on, right on, right on, right on, right on. So are you ready to get into this power, ma'am?
I'm so ready.
That's what's up. I'm glad to hear.
Are
Well,
you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready, ma'am. I'm ready. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to this another power recap of Power Book 2 Ghosts Season 2, Episode 4 live recap. We do these every Monday, every week, and we're going to be doing this until the end of the show. If this is your first time joining me today, of course, my name is B. Avery, and this is Miss Elia Cantu. If you love what either one of us has to say, you can follow us on social media. Our handles are on the screen right here. You can also find Miss Cantu's information down in the description box of this video. You can also head over to my channel tab. If you just, if you're on my channel and you just click this channel tab right here, you scroll down. She is on that far right there. And then this is what her lovely channel looks like. My screen just blacked out, so hopefully my camera doesn't go out. Y'all let me know. But this is what her channel looks like, so make sure you subscribe to her and show her some love. And also, we are coming live right now on YouTube at Just My Opinion Reviews, Facebook.com/just my opinion, and also Twitch.com at Just My Opinion Reviews. Just 1 second here. I almost unplugged the whole system and the show would have went off. That would have been bad. But ma'am, episode 3 was great. It was fire. I remember coming to you and you was like, Brandon, this is the best episode of the season. And I agree with you. And now we have episode 4 titled Getting These Ends. And I just want to know from you, ma'am, coming to you first, ladies first, how did you feel about this episode? Was it great? Was it whack? Did you like it more than episode 3? Did you like it less? Let us know how you feel.
Well, first off, hopefully you're not. I don't know if you're picking up the sirens. Apologize for that. You know, the city,
You good. You good. You
Gotham City,
good.
insider, y'all. Anywho, love the episode. They are pumping out. It's just getting better and better. I posted that on my Instagram this morning. It is getting better and better.
Really?
Love it.
Is there
Yeah.
anything that surprised you that you didn't see comments where you was like, oh shit, oh God.
Well, I think the obvious one
Okay.
with the whole
Okay.
bombshell.
You
You
don't
want to
have.
say
I
the
mean,
line?
it's up to you. We can talk about it now. We can save it. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. We're gonna talk about it all as
Well,
much as
that
we
whole
can.
Maury
But
moment, of course, and I feel like that's the buzz. But yeah, that definitely stood out because I know you and I spoke that there was talks about him possibly being the father of Cain.
right.
But now they're saying he's, well, spoiler alert, he's Zeke's father.
Right. And I have questions. That didn't, because when I was watching it, it didn't really make sense to me. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I misunderstood. Maybe he's talking about Cain, but apparently he was talking about Zeke. When I did my little recap, everybody in the comment section was confused. They were saying this, they were saying that, like, you're wrong, I'm right, you're wrong, and so this is crazy. I haven't even really had time to play with the timeline to see how it all makes sense. Have you had any chance to do that? Does it make sense to you? Because I need an explanation.
I did have a moment to look that up. I did a little research online after this because that's where my head went. I'm like, wait a minute, where are the age groups of these people? But they're like they're like a year and a half apart, like all of them, like in order of Z. Wait, is it Cain? Wait, oh my gosh, now I'm tripping.
Cain is the darker one.
Yes, but I'm trying to think the oldest is Zeke.
Oh, yeah, I have no clue.
Diane, and then Drew.
I thought Drew's older than Deanna, I think.
Drew's older than Deanna? Oh, Deanna's a baby. Or
yeah.
is it Diana? I'm saying her name wrong.
I think it's Deanna. I think Deanna. Oh, Deanna, I think she's like 18 or 19 because it was also revealed in this episode she's a virgin as well. And
oh yeah, that was revealed.
I don't want to sound distasteful. I was kind of surprised by that, but they may come off disgusting. I think because I maybe because I didn't realize how young she was.
Like, what do you mean by surprised? Like in what way?
I don't know. I just wasn't expecting her to be a virgin. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming now that she's maybe 18 or 19 years old. But prior to this episode, I had no idea what her age was. I guess I never really even thought about it either. But since she and this may be extremely ignorant. Actually, I don't even know if I want to say that because I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. I don't know. I was just surprised. Well, I first of all, I really liked it seeing Effie and them in the store, with their woman empowerment moment. I thought that was pretty cool because initially when they were meeting up, they were beefing, kind of jealous over Tariq and stuff. But to see them put that aside and like work together, like, hey, I can help you, you can help me, let's help each other. I think that's dope. Now, I'm not promoting what they were doing by, stealing clothes and using clone credit cards, but that was a nice scene to me. You can speak on that if you want, but when she was just saying, hey, I want my first time to be with somebody that I really like, it was cool that Effie was like, yeah, make sure that I'm not hating, just leave Tariq alone. But I just did not, I was just like, oh, wow, she's a virgin. Okay. It just kind of caught me off guard. So,
well, okay. I don't know. Are we going to get to that point later, or do you want to start with that?
I mean, you can't. I mean, we can wait.
As far as that episode, that scene goes, I have to say, I was like, okay, Effie come through. She looked amazing. I love that look on both of them. Looked amazing, and they're so fashionable in that scene. But Effie kind of was like, I get what she was doing, but she didn't have to say all that. Like her undertone was pretty much like, I already did it. Don't do it, girl. But she didn't have to say that part. I don't know, because Diana, she picked up on that, and that part was interesting. But oh my gosh! But I want to take it to the very opening scene, if we can, please.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Were you shocked by that? I wanted to ask you about that with Monet.
Well, the thing about it is, before we go there, I have to say I was very frustrated with Carrie in this because. I know how we joke around when we're watching a scary movie and we're just like we try to put ourselves in the characters like, what are you doing outside? Stay in the car, don't be stupid. that's the vibes I was getting. Like, you're meeting somebody in the middle of the woods. Why are you getting out of the car? Like, Zeke, is that you? Send text messages and text.
I
Where
know.
are
I
you?
was like, is
I'm
he a bear? Why are you looking in the bushes? That's all I was like. I was so confused at that.
it was, yes, it was horrible writing.
I said that out loud to myself. I was like, why are you waiting? Why aren't you waiting in the car? I'm
Exactly.
confused.
Yeah, I
So
was really confused too, and it was just dumb. I'm just like, okay, B, she's not in a scary movie, so she's not going to be thinking that way, even though that's kind of a fourth wall joke. But it was. I was thinking. Then I was thinking. I was like, well, there was a murder on campus, Jabari. People think that you are involved, so you need to keep your
mhm.
head on a swivel and get your butt back in the car. So that was just a kind of a weird opening to me. But going back to what you said with Monet, man, she came with the force,
She sure
breaking
did.
windows and putting guns to head. I
Yes.
was I didn't expect that. So that was kind of surprising. I was surprised though that what is her name? Carrie, she didn't seem that scared to me. Like, I don't know if it was just some bad acting or something, but I don't know her facial expression here. I was like, why are you not? Initially, it just kind of came off weird, but how you feel about all that?
Well, no, that scene, yeah, no, that was a way to start the show. Yeah, she definitely came with force. Because when the window busted, I'm like, oh my God, who is that? And then I saw her
Mm-hmm.
and I liked how Mary played that. She played
You
that
do.
very well. The actress, I feel like she was scared. I mean, she was more like in shock, but there was a part, I think I know, well, the part that threw me a bit off, there was one line where she was like, she starts to explain like what's happening, like what happened. She's like, Zeke did this and lied. She said that so calmly. So maybe that's where, because she went from frantic to like calm and then back to frantic. So maybe that's where it lost you, maybe. I don't know. Because to
I
me, she
got you.
seemed eerily calm, but you never know. Some people go into states like that, you know,
That's true.
when they're
That's
in
true.
shock.
That's true.
Every
That is very
but
true.
but I felt like it was pretty realistic. I felt like she played it pretty well. That
Okay.
was insane.
Okay. I got you. I got you. I was yeah, you're right. You made a good point because you really don't know how you're going to react to something if you have a gun in your head,
But
and
I felt
so
like she did deliver that line to me personally very cash when she was saying, "Well, Zeke went to the," like when she was saying that part. She was
mhm,
very calm to me in that scene.
I got you. And guys, we got 60 people watching, but only have 25 thumbs up. So if you guys can give us a thumbs up, we would really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But the acting did come through towards the end of that scene because she was
And also the way
crying.
editing too, actually. Sometimes scenes are edited, like they get different angles of you. You have to redo the scene over, and then they might have did a scene and then like took a break and then came back, resumed. You
Hmm.
just never know. Like that happens a lot, to be honest with you. You do so many takes, and a lot of things can change in the editing room.
Got
So
you,
that could
got
have
you,
been a
got you.
thing too. That threw it.
Um, another thing that I'm really loving about the show is how I feel about all the characters are kind of a roller coaster for me. Because sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. You heard me complain about Davis like in episodes 1 and 2, but in 3, I end up liking him more. I never really liked Stern. I never did. I don't think anybody did. But I got to be honest with you. I love this scene right here. This was one of my favorites. I remember showing this in the trailer when they're just trying to investigate, why is Detective Whitman harassing Zeke? He said, if you have evidence against Zeke, go ahead and arrest him. If not, stop harassing him.
Yeah.
We got the dean right here, and I cannot stand this guy. But I don't even have that. I don't. Is this? Yeah, this is Stern right here. I'm the one that summoned you here, Detective Whitman. Back off.
Mhm.
I loved it. I loved it. I'm like, Stern, I like you, man. You coming through, with more force. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And so, yeah, he was ambushed, Whitman, but he deserved it. And so I love this scene. How did you feel about it? You have any takeaways?
I agree. I agree with you. I just like how he flexed his power on him, had to remind him and he's like, I'm on my way to have lunch with, like pretty much your boss. So
Right
tread
on, right on.
lightly.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
taking it back to Breaking Bad days.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Did
ma'am.
he say
I
tread
missed that
lightly?
show. Huh?
Did he say tread lightly?
You probably
Yeah.
did.
My younger sister, she's watching that right now or like rewatching it. Such a great series. I might
I gotta get my brother. I gotta get my brother on that. How you feeling about Tate though in this scene? Like, he's still trying to use his charm and be a manipulator. How you feeling about him?
in this
Oh,
scene
that's
here.
afterwards,
Yeah,
with
this scene. seemed like expected of him, typical Tate to me. Because I was telling you, they're about to what did we say? Smash the books or books? What did we say? I forgot
I
already.
don't
Are
know.
you clapping books? I think I said.
Something
I
like
don't know.
that. Get it in. You think it's gonna
So
go down?
I'm still thinking that's gonna go down. So it's just slowly progressing to that. That's all.
I'll be a bit disappointed. I mean, I don't want to say
I mean,
disappointed,
I'm
but
not saying I want that per se, but I think that might happen.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Mhm. So
That's
sweet.
true. That's true. Now we got Monique. She getting a body. She thinking this dude right here stole all her money out the safe.
And his
But we
ears right
find
there on the ground. You see his
that's
ear?
disgusting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we find out later on, Davis is at the bar at their club, and he's like, "Where's the money at?" and all that. And he's kind of
Mhm.
talking stuff. But we find out that it wasn't the guy that she blew his head off. It was Deanna, her daughter.
Yep.
And he's McCain, Davis McCain is trying to get this million. And it makes sense because she was trying to get that money out of there. Hey, can you transfer the money I gave for Lorenzo over to Zeke's case? Absolutely not. Already in motion. You think Monet is going to how you think that's going to play out? You think
He
it's
took that back quick too.
huh?
He replied
Oh,
so fast. And that was such a lawyer, like because they be but the way he's like, absolutely not, already emotion on your father. I read that in his voice.
how you think this is going to play out? You think it'll be water under the bridge, or you think it's going to blow up in Deanna's face?
No, I think no, it's gonna be an explosion, like when he gets out. I don't know if it's gonna blow up in her face per se, but there's definitely it's gonna be a big reveal episode.
You
I
I mean, you think how you think it's gonna play out between Monet? You think she's gonna find out about it?
Oh, I don't think she'll find out. I don't think so until he's already out.
Oh, the father.
Yeah,
I got you.
because she still doesn't. Oop.
I
Sorry.
hope that now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if Lorenzo is going to tell Monet. I wonder if he knows or not. I'm not even sure if Deanna. I wonder if Lorenzo knows that Deanna gave the money to Tate, not to Tate, to Davis to get him out.
I thought about that too because in the scene where they were what's that called? What's that room called? Anyway, when they were getting it in the aftermath, and
Hmm.
she had her face, scowled up, and he said when she was asking for the money, the million, he said, "Get it from the safe." So I almost feel like, does he know that it's not there anymore? Because it
Yeah,
almost looked like he was looking for her reaction, and when she went ahead, she acted like it was still there, even though she knew it wasn't there anymore.
I forgot
I
all
don't know
about that.
because he made that comment specifically. He said, "Get it from the safe."
I got you.
I was
I
like,
got you.
is he like playing? Is he playing mind games, or does he really not know?
You're right. You're right. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't even really care about him anymore. And I'll get to that later on why I felt that way. I think somebody was talking about conjugal visit.
Thank
Um,
you. That was just
I
having
couldn't think of it myself either.
this brief.
But we kind of in agreement about Councilman Tate, but Kamal Tate, the other Tate guy, you liking him so far? I'm liking him a lot. How you feeling
Yeah,
about him?
his brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I am. I am liking it, and I like that scene when he popped in like that, and
Perfect,
he's like,
perfect.
"Watch your mouth," or like, "Watch who you're
Oh
talking
yeah,
to." Yeah, no,
perfect,
absolutely.
perfect.
I like it.
I love that. That was I rewound this about 4 to 5 times. I'll
Oh,
be honest with
really?
you. Oh yeah, I love that. He's like, how long have you been hey, watch your tone with me. I love that. That was I'm like, yeah, black man, you know what I'm saying? Shut his
Mhm.
dumb ass down. This super hater over here.
And he
So
checked
that
him
was
so professionally. It was very
yes,
professional, very effortless, and he was like, "Okay, well, let's look at the facts." Like, he really wasn't biased. He was really just doing his job, and he just made that guy look stupid. I mean, which he is.
yes, very stupid, very, very stupid. And the thing about it is, I love his acting because the facial expressions that he was giving during the whole scene, like looking out the window on the files, he just had this look on his face, like, "What the hell are you talking about? This is stupid. How are you trying to this? So that y'all conduct a search." But
Yeah,
there ain't he's like, there's no connect until you find the body of Ramirez. And it was just
exactly.
like basic ABC stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So like
Yeah,
you
that was
gotta
well. I like that how that was delivered. Mhm.
Yeah, so I was cheering on my couch at like 2 in the morning, like, yeah, yeah. Rewind, let's see it again. Yeah. So shout out to Tate. You're doing good, my brother. I'm loving it. Keep that energy, keep that energy, keep that energy,
Absolutely. Yeah.
keep that energy. And so you know what? You know who I just realized who this is, Mecca. Have you seen The Dark Knight Rises?
Oh man. Wait, is
That
that
came
the
out 9 years ago, 2012. He was one of the
yeah,
policemen. He was one of the policemen that tried to sneak in when the city was on fire and got murdered by Bane. And I just now realized that he has been working out a lot.
mm,
Mecca, let me see if there's a picture it. I'm trying to hear. I may not be able to pull it up fast enough. I don't want to linger. But I am no, that's not him. No, is it? Wait, let me bring this picture down. Hold on 1 second. That's not him. Daniel Sunjata. That's not him, is it?
I think that is him.
Is that him?
Wait,
Let's see.
wait, I can't see.
I
It
think it
looks like
is. Yeah. Hold
he's got
on.
a beard.
Oh, yep, it is him. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is so yeah, this is Mecca. He just looks so different from like, I mean, here's Mecca now.
Wait, someone said, oh, he was in The Devil Wears Prada. Oh my gosh.
He was. Yep, there, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
I'm not realizing who we now it's all like coming together. Wow.
Yeah,
He has range.
he
Okay.
does. He
I
does. He
love
does.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Me
he plays a
too.
man in power, though, of prestige every time I've noticed. Like he's very in prestige. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. I thought I had a picture of him. I mean, he been eating, his protein and carbs, hitting them weights. He
No,
looks
he looks
complete.
good. I mean, he does look he looks healthy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Very healthy. So shout out to Daniel Sunjata. You wasn't doing much in Dark Knight Rises. You got choked out and hung over the city, but you're doing your thing in power, and so
Yeah.
that's what's up right there. He's still fishing, trying to get information from Kane. She's like, hey, I brought you into my organization, but it seems like you have more important things to handle. Oh no, man, this is Mazik, he got this thing, blah, 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 blah. I
Mhm.
don't know. Do you trust him yet? Do you trust him at all? Or no.
No, I never
No.
did trust him. I don't trust him at all. No.
Okay. Do you watch Graceland? I don't apparently he's also in Graceland. That's what people are.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Okay. I guess it's a good show since people are mentioning it. So what's up, Mecca? We're checking out your filmography, man. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good. So
Mhm.
there you go right there. This is just a brief scene right here where Sachs was putting together evidence. But let's talk about this right here.
Yeah.
Lauren
Oh
is
yes.
being pinched. They
Yes.
want her to wear a wire. They're talking about, hey, this could affect your grad school, it could affect your career, your housing, all that stuff. Um, I hope she doesn't snitch. You think she'll snitch? Yeah, I think she'll snitch in the comments. Let us know. You think she'll snitch, Elia?
Well, she's wearing the watch. She was trying. I feel like she was trying to get information out of Tariq.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't mean to jump ahead too much, but at the end, when
Well,
they
would
was
you
about
ask if
to,
she's gonna snitch? Like says, I guess short answer, yeah, but not. She's trying to do what's in best interest for her because the professor scared her. She tried to come in acting like she was helping her. She just is has her self interest in mind.
very true.
You know what I
Very true.
mean? She
Yeah.
tried to come in and she's being manipulative to Lauren, big
Yeah.
time. And that's why even what's his name was thrown off. He was like, "Oh, you want to help me?" Because he thought she was about to argue with him.
Right, right, right.
Everyone's looking out for themselves. Everyone got their own, motives. And Lauren's kind of just a like collateral damage in the middle,
Yes,
those
ma'am.
kills that chick planted.
Right on. Yeah, and well, no, I'll say that for the end. I'll say that for the end
But
because
I
that was
definitely want to talk about that Rolex though.
huh?
I want to talk about that though, because that's
You
I think
want?
that's the last scene anyway.
Yeah, you want to? We can talk about it now.
Oh
We
no,
can
no,
wait.
no. We can
Okay.
go. Well,
I
no,
forgot who I forgot who is this guy right here? I
you told me. I don't know. I was hoping you knew.
don't.
He
I
has
forgot.
to do with the money though, because Tariq.
That's right. That's
Um,
right.
is he the trust fund guy or like the?
Something like that.
I think
I
he's
think
the one that he has to like when he graduates. That's the one. I think he was in the very, very last episode, if I can recall, of the first,
you're right.
Ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
And
You're right.
Tasha, like they were doing all the contracts on the money. Tommy's mom came in and left. It was that scene, I believe.
he was just so out of character. Like, I mean, I know he's sipping on wine, but he was just like, yeah, Tariq, like, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
I felt the same way.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's just
Right?
he was like, it's like, you're not on, it's not a Friday night, you're not on a date with your muse, you know,
That's what
like,
I'm saying. Maybe him and the grandma getting it on.
oh yes,
What? No,
so
that
like, why you worried about grandma? Why don't you just leave her alone? You know what I'm saying? While he over there knocking it down, you know, like. They are at the same age. That would be funny. That should be like a post-credit scene at the end of the
I
season,
feel like
showing
that's
them
how
in
my
bed.
is he drunk? I was like, what's
Yeah,
happening?
yeah. That was a little weird. That
I don't
was a
know.
little
It was
weird.
yeah.
Yes, thank you, commenter. He was a conservator. That's what Tariq said. The conservator.
All
I
right.
forgot. So thank you. Gotta love these lives. Gotta love these
Right?
lives. Gotta love these lives. You know.
Thesaurus right here, you know?
Yes. So yeah, and so talking about the grades dipped and all that stuff. And
You know, oh
what
gosh,
you
that line. That was
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. I didn't even get the joke at first. Somebody had to help me out in the comment section, but
uh-oh.
I gotta give it to Braden.
Brandon.
What's up?
I'm just laughing at you. The way you said it, someone had to help me out.
Yeah. And I gotta give it to Braden because I think, is this the first time he's seen the body get put down? And he handled himself well. Instead of being like, oh my God, you killed somebody, he's like, yeah, woo.
I think,
sorry for screaming.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not that difficult for him because he shoots deer and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, a deer, a human, it's the same thing." I'm teasing, but I'm kind of serious. He was like, "Oh no."
I mean, I don't know why. Yeah, I noticed he wasn't phased, but
at all. Am I tripping, y'all, in the comments? Let us know. I'm just like, he not tripping. He's like, yeah, let's. He just said happy, like, yeah, let's go murder more people. I'm just like, damn.
He gets really like. Yeah. Excited
so,
about that. Yeah.
It's get the F out the car, and you know, he improvised well. So I gotta.
He did. He handled himself well in both situations. Oh well, let me know when we talk about the jewel, because there's something I noticed.
Oh, we can talk about it now.
Okay, because that's just something I definitely wanted to. That was like one of the main things I kind of got. Anyway, so I don't know if you have a screenshot of it, but on that jewel, the part. First of all, I thought it was very smart what they did, but then I was thinking, Braden's face wasn't covered up at all,
right?
And it would have worked because I thought initially, and tell me if you thought the same. I thought Braden was going to go in and play that role, but commit to it the whole time, like you know what I'm saying, just be like scared, but then really, but leave or whatever, and then the guy knows. Because I'm like, he don't have his face covered up.
Right.
Then I rewound it. I watched it again. I saw that Kane shot out the cameras. But then you know what else I noticed? Because this is like the filmmaker in me. And like, so, because when it comes to shows, right, they don't have time to just have every scene, every clip in there is for a reason. Every scene, there's a reason they edit things certain ways, right? So right before that, this scene that you got, right before that, when he comes in, after he shows him the black card, the camera pan and focus specifically on a sign that said, oh my God, I meant to take a screenshot, but it said, it's being recorded digitally from an off-site location. Like it made sure say that. Cause I'm like, cause it stayed on there for about 2 seconds. It lingered on anyone in the chat. Let me know if y'all noticed that, because that was my first impression, but yeah, right there, but it was right after that. And the camera just stayed on, and as the door closed, it zoomed in on that.
Yeah, I didn't pick it up. Nice. I like that.
Nowadays too with cameras, it's not like back in the 90s, like where there's just a tape and that's it. Like it's gone. It's like it's on your phone now. It's on, it's multiple people can have access to it, So I don't think that was smart. I think he should have stayed playing in character, because that guy saw his face now and they didn't kill him, right? They just knocked him out. Right.
And I love that too. I love that he didn't kill him. He says the gun you gave me, it jammed. And I think that's smart.
I was glad he didn't kill him. I was glad.
I'm very happy about that. F is jammed.
That was smart. That was
that was smart on Kane to do that, because just you're looking at a slap on the wrist opposed to life in prison. So you just off of a few bands, 50, 100 bands or whatever. So, and the good observation, ma'am, as far as pointing out that zoom in, because I didn't put that together. So I do appreciate that. But I was thinking the same thing, like, dude, your face is exposed. And I agree with you. He should have continued to play the part. Just like, oh my God, we're being robbed or something like that. But
Yeah. So
he
I
wanted to.
predict, I predict this is definitely going to come back. It's going to come back to Brayden
I think it will
some
too.
way somehow.
I think it will too. I think it will too. And what we got here, Drew's upset because he got to babysit. I ain't mad at him for that. Zeke with these funny facial. Oh, hold on. It's been a minute, y'all, since I've had 100 people live watching at one time, and we are at 101 right now. So I had to just stop for that real quick. So thank y'all so much. Yes! Do appreciate it. Let me see how many thumbs up we have. We got, wait a minute, 45 thumbs up. What? Come on, y'all. Y'all don't like me. Y'all don't like it. Look at this pretty face. This beautiful woman, excuse me. Give it a thumbs up for that, for the beauty, for the talent, for the charm, for all that. Come on, thumbs up party. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. It's free. It's free. It's free, guys. It's free. But let's go. I like this two ladies hotel. Brayden is no Tommy. No, he is not. Not remotely. But yeah.
He's doing a good job. I mean, for someone who's not even like from that world or background and experience, he's actually handling it well.
That's true. Very true. Very true.
He's like up for the challenge.
Yeah, very true. I do agree with that, ma'am. I do agree with that. Drew is still working hard, trying to you use the basketball team to help out the situation, and he is going back to his boy Everett, who I forgot about. And they have their makeup session.
Everett annoys me. I'm sorry, Everett. It's his personality to me. Like, even he's just and then he was like, I told them about it, and that's when Drew got mad. Was like, you telling me this now? And I was like, for real, thank you. That part. That's like, Drew was like, let me get out of here.
He didn't even put his shirt on. He left. Yeah.
He gave 0 Fs.
Yeah.
Out.
As soon as they make up.
Like, I was like, Everett's just annoying to me because this is not the first time he's done that, and he's just, I don't know.
I was afraid to say he was annoying because I didn't want to be labeled as homophobic.
No, this has nothing to do with his sexual preference. His character is annoying.
Yeah, it's just his voice. Yeah, I agree. Everett is yeah, he's not my favorite. I'll just say that.
And he's always nervous. He just doesn't seem cool. Like there's people like, not to say like he has to be like Lauren. Like Lauren's not in that. Lauren plays it cool though for the most part. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like Everett's always scared or he's always on edge. He's very anxious. So he's not good for Drew in what he does. And I like the line when he asked Drew, he said, because Drew was like, go ahead and ask me. And he asked him about the death of, did your family have anything involved? And then he said, does your family sell drugs? He said, I don't trust you with that answer.
Yes.
I like Drew. Drew's really stepping it up.
Yeah. I like Drew a little bit for this next thing we're going to talk about, but I'm also kind of frustrated with him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When he's coming up to the crib, Monet gave specific instructions. Hold on. I know we talked about this, but I just got to say they did look good in the little get up.
They did.
Gotta give them that real quick.
They did
all the snaps. But Monet gave simple instructions. Zeke, stay at the crib, stay at the house, don't bother nobody, stay off social media. Drew babysit him. They can't even do that. He want to go on the porch. No, I'm a grown man. I can do what I want, mommy.
Why was he on the porch? Why was he sitting on the porch?
Because I'm gonna start agreeing with everybody else talking about he's an idiot. But yeah.
Why was he on the porch?
I mean, like a dummy, like just kicking rocks, and you're gonna just take the bait, and this dude gonna come and like, it's just, cameras are everywhere. This is an NBA prospect. Y'all are moving serious weight. Stay off the radar. Common sense stuff. Like, I'm just saying, man, it's just little. I don't get it. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's what they got him in this mess right here. Now, I do like Drew as far as him coming through and swinging on him. You know what I'm saying? Showing some tough masculinity. That's cool. Drew is down to fight. Drew is down to box. So I'm down with that. But you gotta think first, man. You gotta. He not thinking first. He not thinking first. So you have any more comments on that? I kind of ranted on. My fault.
No, you're good. I mean, I feel like Drew reacted that way because as soon as he mentioned his father, and he's right, he was out of line. Like, first of all, the guy was way over boundaries, that journalist. But yeah, you're right. He should have been more calm. But Zeke, going back to Zeke, I'm sorry. I had because I thought what you thought. But then I'm like, I had to rewind it. And I was like, what were you doing, Zeke? You're sitting up
Yeah.
there, you know, that whatever that look he be more like,
Yeah.
you know. He always looks like he's pouting.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
no, no.
It's a mess. It's
And
a
there's a part later on, I gotta tell you, I cracked up. This episode was oddly humorous. Like if I
really
watched it twice. The first
okay.
time I watched it, the second time I laughed my ass off.
Nice. That's
But when we
what's
get to
up.
the part with the reporter with Jamel Hill, that part,
Oh yeah. I can't
I'll
wait.
save it.
Zeke is not Zeke, but Drew's getting grilled because he didn't babysit well enough, and he's like, I'm the one that raised all the money. Yeah,
I agree.
But Monet, she need to dial it back, and hold rank the right way and realize, who's the lieutenant, the captain, all that. Yeah, but they don't have the money, unfortunately, and she's screaming, and Davis is getting mad, and so that's that. That's what got him to the interview. But how you feel about this right here, Tariq and Yaz and that whole custody situation? I know they kind of touched on it later on in the episode, but I'm on the fence because both of them have points. Tariq is right as far as, you're a drunk and you can't be shaking up the baby. But I understand the grandma's point too. Like, you're a thug, murderous killer. You got all these people on the cops and everybody on campus full, but I know you. You are an evil man. And she's not wrong. She's not wrong. So I was like, how is this going to end? Because I never cared about the whole Yas thing because she was so annoying with her acting. I'm sorry, I got to be honest. But now I'm like, dang, I kind of want to see how this is going to play
How
out,
did you think she acted when she fell to the ground on the
I think I fast forwarded that part or whatever, but no. How you feeling about all that? What do you think is going to happen?
You're so silly. I think I don't know either. Like, it is a really odd situation. I'm like, are they going to be battling it in court? And well, obviously they are. She said, "See you in court."
Right.
So it's like I'm going to be pretty torn on who to root for in a sense, Like you said, neither of them are perfect. I mean, none of us are, but
right.
Who's the best fit for Yaz? So we'll see.
Yeah.
Wait, Keisha Charmaine. Me
What'd she
too.
say?
I was about to say it, but I didn't want to sound mean.
And hold on, help me out. How did he get access to it again?
He came out of nowhere, because like what made it funnier, and I'm glad she said that because right before that, Braden cracked a joke. That's why I said this episode was funny, like because he was showing up, and then he said, "Oh," he goes because they showed the grandma getting all the drinks, and he said, "Oh, grandma about to get lit," and then the next scene they show her doing this.
Yeah, you're right.
And then it gets like, I don't know. It just got really serious out of nowhere. I was just like, where did that come from?
I got you. I thought I had an image of it, but damn, I don't.
Anyway.
I don't. I know what you're talking about though. But Braden, he's still trying to live that life. Lying to Tariq about reports, and it was funny. Tariq, like, man, I don't give a damn. Go do your thing. Like, like I wish a dude would get mad because I don't want to hang out. But I don't know. I found that funny myself, and so. They go and do their thing or whatever.
They got in the chat. That's what he. Thank you, Keisha and Josiah. He said, yeah, damn, Granny's partying like that. She got Snapchat. Right after that, you see her shaking her, and then you see Braden like, oh, sorry, dude. I was like, y'all wrong for this.
I got you. Oh, he said Tariq said he paid off the clerk at the convenience store. I got you. And I mean, how many convenience stores is it? There should be all over the place. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. Yeah.
I ain't gonna dip into it that much or whatever. But I think y'all get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it is quite funny. We getting up to that interview. We getting up to that interview pretty. I think we may be right there. Oh yeah. So this is where they're trying to get the evidence. They got the evidence for not Jabari, but Zeke talking about he's innocent. And he's like, it just means that he got it's just like you are reaching, like, really a contract, like, come on. So he's gonna hire a cop, like, You're an NBA prospect that's going to hire a cop to murder. Like, come on, Whitman. You can't put together a better story than like, come on, man. Boo Boo the Fool is smarter than that, you know? But I mean, unless I'm analyzing this the wrong way, y'all let us know. Stop it, Whitman. You're reaching, man. Yeah, you know, you let us know. But we this is where we get into the interview right here, and I have my opinions as well. I have to give it to Zeke at first because he was doing so well. He was looking really remedial right here. But you know, he was doing well. He was doing well. Everything looked great. I was happy. I was like, okay, they're gonna pull this through. But Jamel Hill pulled a curveball, talking about you paid Detective Ramirez, and she's off code, all off code. Super cool lady. I'll stop there because I know you wanted to talk. You was more passionate about this than me. But how you feeling about this, man? Because I have a lot to say.
Yeah, no, and I want to hear everything you have to say. I just wanted to point out the scene where Davis is McLean, Davis McLean gets to the house with Tariq. I really enjoyed how they shot that. Walking through the house and he's like, "Oh, you got me in this shit. Like, what you get me into?"
Yeah.
And then like as soon as they cross the pillar, he's like, "Hi." I was like, that was smooth, like on their acting, on the camera work, all of that. I really enjoyed that. I appreciated that. Gotta give props. Now also with that, of course, so him and Diana, they got their secret going on because he's acting like that was his first time meeting her, you know.
Right.
So he's keeping that secret. So with about the money and how she's hired him earlier for the father.
Right.
There was one other thing I was gonna say. Because what happened? Oh, another funny part when they the family has zero faith in Zeke. It was so sad. Like they know that he's when they said they're gonna interview him, and then Diana says, "Is he ready?" Mary J said, "What you think?" She said, "Can he do
right
it?"
in his face, yeah.
But I'm like, damn,
yeah.
That part had me rolling the second time I watched it again.
Yeah,
watch it again, you guys. I would recommend it. Like,
you're gonna make me want to watch it again tonight.
You'll be laughing. Like, watch it like a comedy.
So my mama. That's what's up right there. Yeah. But yeah, man, they doing that thing, and like I gotta say this, like Jamel Hill. I mean, I don't even know how people feel about her in real life because I've heard people complain about her and I've heard people praise her. I've saw clips of her doing, you know, something fighting for justice, and I've seen stuff. I'm like, woman, what are you doing? But she was so off code to me. Look, I understand that you have a job. I understand that the white producers, executives came to you and be like, look, you have to ask these questions or it's your job or it's your ass or whatever. I get it. But be on code with your people, with black people. Don't throw them under the bus. Slide them a note. Be like, look, this is a situation that I'm in. Okay, I know that we only agree for these questions, but they're gonna make me ask these questions. So I gotta ask. I just want to make sure that you're prepared for it. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're still doing your job. You're just trying to, you know, put them in the best light. But she's like, I'm a journalist. I gotta, you know, whatever. I'm just like, you're disgusting. And I don't cuss women out. I never have, but man, I wanted to, because it's just disgusting. I know this is just a show, but I was pretty heated about that, you know. And so while I'm heated about that, still I got to turn it into a comedic moment. It was funny as hell, seeing Zeke walk out that office. You know, this is some bullshit. I didn't come here to talk about this. I came to talk about basketball. Going to ask me that question. Get out of my face. You know, he went off. I'm like, damn, bro. Can keep your composure. You know, he just screaming and hollering and spitting and stuff. You know, how did you feel about his reaction?
That was a pretty good impression. Well, because I was rooting for him. I'm gonna pull a Tyra Banks. We were rooting for you. We were rooting for you.
Yes.
And he almost pulled through because he was doing good, even when she went off script about the gun, and he was like, well, why would they think it's me if it's NYPD?
Right.
Like, I just really wanted him to be calm, but he wasn't. And but I mean, that didn't prove that he was guilty. It just proved that bullshit.
Yeah. I don't get it, you know, because
that bad. I mean, yeah, it was a stumble in there, but I don't think it's gonna harm him. There's still no proof, and he just got upset because she did go off script, and maybe they can do some damage control. I'm sure Davis McLean, that's why they're paying him the big bucks. He can do some damage control, whatever.
Right.
And as far as for her doing that, yeah, no, that was like foul, so foul. But I think what the show they're doing, I guess, is saying like how maybe in real life these journalists, these reporters, they do that, they cut low and they, work dirty, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it's all about getting ahead in this game,
Yeah.
So once
Yeah.
again, everyone's just out for themselves. I mean, some people just really have no like loyalty or
Yeah, I agree, and I'm sorry, something threw me off. I apologize about that,
Oh,
but
no, you're good. You're good.
yeah, the I agree with you. The lack of loyalty is it really breaks my heart, But black people, man, just a sidestep. Gotta be real. It took me a few years to comprehend this, but we got to stay on code. We have to have the ability to support black people, especially when we like them, but even when we don't like them, because we're all that we got. The white supremacists out there throughout the hundreds of years, thousands of years, you think they got along and had tea and cupcakes and rainbows all the time? No, they always fight and kill and murder each other amongst themselves, but they do know to stand together to uphold their system. I'm done. I'll get off my soapbox, but that just really grinding my gears when she was just like, oh, I'm a journalist. We got a super chat though.
Absolutely.
From J4, first super chat of the day. Thank you so much, J4. I do appreciate it.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Salute, Powerhead. Salute. I'm a new sub.
What a money reside. What a
Click the button on accident. I am a new sub. I love talking power. Well, welcome, J4. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate it, man. Again, I'm B. Avery. This is Miss Elia Cantu. I don't know how long you've been subscribed, but welcome to the fam. We do this every week, every Monday, and I also have other live shows as well, but I will talk about that more towards the end of this recap. But thank you so much for the super chat, my brother. We really, really, really do appreciate it. All right. That's what's up right there. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you for the support. And great. That was such a great speech. I really like what you had to say.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You got
we also find out right here that Monet and she finds out that Monet, well, I'm sorry, I cannot talk. Monet finds out that Kane is the one that dropped Ramirez. And I'm glad that she slapped him. Where do you think he was trying to go? Because he tried to dip out the meeting. And she ran outside telling me, hey, where you going? You think you slick? Meet me at the park. Like, what was he doing? What do you think?
Getting out of there, maybe to go. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like he was under the hot seat. It was Zeke that what had the spotlight on him. So I don't really understand that. If y'all have a explanation in the chat, let us know, because I'm just kind of curious. But Kane also threw Tariq under the table, and he was like, well, hey, what did he say? Well, he was a part of it too. I follow him, and she was like, well, if that's true, I'll handle that, but you need to pay attention and go get the body. And so that's when he went to go get the body or whatever. So we're going to see how that plays out as well. This next scene right here is what we just talking about about the grandma. It was funny with Tariq. It was funny that when he opened the door, I thought he was going to get punched in the face again, but he didn't. But she threw the paper in his face. He always getting the door open and getting hit in the head. So I bet it's going to be oh crap. I bet it's going to be one of his lady interests next time. It's going to be Lauren, Deanna, or Effie that's going to punch him in the face. Place your bets, y'all. Who going to punch Tariq in the face the next time he open the door? It's going to be Effie, Deanna, or Lauren. Y'all let us know. I'm curious. Place your bet. I'm curious. Just throw one out there. Who you think? I think it's going to be Deanna. But who you think? Who you think?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
I was over here laughing.
Yeah, go. I want you to pick one.
I'm gonna place my bet on not Lauren, because right now they're good, and plus she's hiding her stuff, so she's not gonna be slapping him. It's either gonna be Effie, but there's no reason for Effie. It's gonna be Diana. Yeah.
Gotcha. We're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see. And now, this is when Everett and Zeke getting back together. Where's the picture at? Huh? Screw Everett. I'm sorry, I couldn't find the right picture. Screw Everett, because he's assuming that Zeke is guilty, and I don't like that. You know. Also, guys, if you're coming in late, already let us know what you thought about the bombshell of Zeke being the dad. I'm still need an explanation of the timeline and the ages and stuff like this. But I mean, at least what is his name? Dante Mecca is coming through trying to be the daddy and take over and like, hey, you don't gotta hustle for money no more. You can be a woman. I am a woman. I am a woman that I need to be. No, you're the woman that Lorenzo needed you to be, but now you can be my woman. And they start kissing and stuff. Shit, he is really making her smile. This dude is what is his name? Mr. Daniel Sunjata is doing his thing. You know, he like, I'm trying to get on these women too. Let me hit these waists. Get up more power, you know. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm corny this, but no, he's doing this thing though. So I gotta say, Mecca is smooth. Mecca is smooth. Y'all let us know how you know y'all feel about Mecca as well, because he's doing them thing. He is making no. Well, no, I'll leave that comment out there. They're going to get the body. Oh, I'm jumped ahead too far. They're going to get the body. I gotta say, they're going to get the body right here, and I gotta tell you something that this doesn't make sense. But I have to wait. But this is what you wanted to talk about. This scene right here with Tariq and Lauren. Towards the end. Notice that she put her hand over the watch. I noticed that right there. And then as you know, they're getting undressed, you know, that's when they talk about it. And she goes in and puts it in the medicine cabinet. So I think that's pretty cool right there that she was like, I don't want to snitch on my boyfriend, you know. I think that's admirable.
They're about to have sex, so she doesn't want to be here. No, she had it on earlier when she was asking all these questions.
Wait, you think she was just taking it off because they're about to have sex?
Well, I mean that, and I think she's changing her mind. Yes, I think it was to symbolize or signify that she's going to change her mind, because she was wearing it in the scene before, because I watched it twice to make sure, because
wait a minute, you don't have sex with your watch on?
I thought the same thing you thought. What?
Like you don't do that? I'm messing with you. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I was just being silly. I'm being silly. No, I was gonna make that joke, but I was like, let me abandon this. No, it may not come out right. It was pretty big.
I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, I thought that was her first time wearing the watch, but it wasn't. She was wearing it earlier, and then she was kind of like asking Tariq these questions, like, "So what happened? What are you doing?" Da, da, da. And so it made me think, like, you know. But then she changed her mind.
Gotcha. Okay. So you still like her?
I never said I didn't like her.
Okay. My fault.
Because remember, I was saying it's not her fault. She's kind of just caught in the middle. She doesn't really know, and then Tariq's not telling her, so she doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
I think she's gonna accidentally like get him caught up. You know, like she doesn't know he's gonna. She thinks. Right. I don't know.
This is the type of person I am. I will, if the cops ask me to, I listen to the whole thing. Don't chop it up and be like, B's a snitch. I'm the type of person to where I would wear a wire to get myself out of the situation, but I would immediately let the people know in some way, form, that I'm wearing a wire so they don't tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So if I go in the house, I'm gonna be doing some American Sign Language, you know, like, don't say shit, shut up, I'm wearing a wire. You know what I'm saying? So where are the drugs? Where are we meeting? You got the 100K? Don't say shit, I'm wearing a wire. Don't say shit. You know, that's the type of person I am. So that makes, hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. Yes, no. Yes, no, maybe not. Okay. Well, I mean, that's just, I'm just saying that's the go ahead. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know sign language. Okay. Well, teach me something. Teach me something. No,
yeah. Did you hear about the ASL woman that
was faking?
Wait, did you post that? Who posted?
I don't know. Everybody did.
Who's faking, and then she went like this.
What does that mean?
I don't remember. She was just doing gibberish. Oh man, I'm just like, where are they finding these people?
It looked like you know what you're doing over there too. You're doing a good. It looked like you know. Do you know American Sign Language?
I learned sign language when I was younger.
Okay.
My younger sister, she knows it really well. Okay. I know how to do Silent Night.
Okay, we might have to bring you back for a solo or something. I was like, you know what you're doing. I mean, I had to pick up a. I thought all we have. Yeah, I thought the same thing too, bro. Just whatever. I guess we're alone in that. But yeah, don't say I'm wearing. We got to get shirts made. Yes. I like that yours,
Don't
Grandpa.
say shit.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
funny.
yeah. That's what's up right there. So yeah, they doing their thing. She puts it up. They found Ramirez's body, like I said, and they identify that, and you know, because of course, they went and dug it up. Now, to Kane. Now this well, before I go to this is the part that's just kind of stupid to me. They come in the dorm. We know that it's a written plot point for him to go and throw up in the bathroom just so that Kane can have him to sneak and put it in the drawer. But I'm saying y'all was all the way at the creek or the lake or whatever, at the body, got back in the car, drove all the way back, walked through campus, park, through the halls, and now you want to throw up? You would have been throwing up at the scene of the crime. Like that was just like, really? Oh, I'm sick. Blah. It just stupid.
Maybe he did at the scene too. Maybe this is a continuation.
I guess you got me there.
But I don't know. I mean, maybe you can only throw up so much, right? Like, how much do you got to go?
No, you're right. You know, I appreciate you trying to save me and not make me look bad. But you're right. I'll give you that.
I mean, but you also make a great point too. But just like you started it, you prefaced it with it's written in there so Kane can do what he did.
Right.
But
and
it's like, why would Tariq, like, I don't know, if I was a cop and found that,
I'm gonna get there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get there real quick. Let me just grab it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was rude. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
it wasn't.
Let me grab this real quick. T Dominique 504 $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How sick is a child when Monet clearly stated she has not seen Mecca in 24 years, but she has been with Lorenzo for 22 years. It makes sense to it. For 22 years, make it make sense. What you got? I know you, T Dominique. What's good? Hey, thank you. But make it make sense. I don't know. Can you make it make sense? I got to think about it. It's too much.
22 years. Well, that's why Zeke's the oldest, right? So she was with Mecca first before Lorenzo came in the picture. Then I guess Lorenzo came in the picture. She got pregnant. Wait, because that means she would have had the baby, and then Lorenzo would be like, "Who's his baby?" I guess you always said is my nephew. I don't know. Hopefully they'll make it make sense later.
Yeah, we'll see. How do I? But T Dominique, thank you so much for the super chat. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and allude to what you was about to say. Like Kane is hiding the badge in the drawer, and I think we're thinking the same thing. Like if a cop found this, and I'll go ahead and let you say it if you want to. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it would. I would think obviously planted. Like I wouldn't believe it. I would like it's just too much. Like
yeah, I mean, come on. First of all, Kane is a dumb dummy for trying to frame Tariq in the first place. This dude has a good head as far as trying to help all of y'all win. If he finds out you think he's going to be loyal to you, he's going to bring you down as well. You already in the doghouse with your family, and you want to go do this. And like you just said, man, that's stupid. I'm going to murder a cop and keep his badge.
And it was kind of unnecessary. Because it was unnecessary, really, because the point was what Monet instructed. He did more than what Monet did. That was extra, I think, on him. Monet just told him to dig up the body and let the cops find it, so that would clear Zeke. But now what he's trying to do, he's not only trying to clear Zeke, he's also trying to like pin it on him. So like, I don't know, but I just feel like they should have left it alone. Somebody said, I was looking at your comments. Oh no.
Check the private chat for me, if you don't mind, Miss Cantu. You were saying what somebody said in the chat.
Okay.
But y'all let us know down in the comment section if that makes sense to y'all. Like, because it doesn't make sense to us. I'm just like, nobody's gonna murder a cop and then keep the badge on them while in the middle of a police investigation on campus. That's just the dumbest thing in the world. So Kane should have thought that through. Did you get a chance to see the trailer for next week?
No, I did not this time. This is the first time I haven't seen it.
Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Share the screen. Gonna stop that. Share tab. And when it plays, give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio, okay?
Monet is trying to figure out what to do. Without supply, nobody is getting high.
Without supply,
Don't
nobody's
talk to
getting high.
anyone on the inside. Just shut up and blend in.
Zeke is not our only lead. We need to take Tariq St. Patrick more seriously. His father was rumored to be a major player in the game.
Karma means you cannot escape your sins. Tariq, enlighten us.
Is everything good? And yet the Tahadas come around, you don't know shit.
Dun dun dun. Looks good to you? What you think? You excited? You happy? You're like, not really excited. What you think?
Well, I think so much action happened this past two. This is going to be one of those episodes where it's more just informative, like, you know, getting introducing things or kind of, yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Characters. I think it's going to be more of those than like an action-packed one. But
I got you. Well, we're going to definitely see. We will. And guys, go ahead.
I just said we will.
Oh, yeah, we will. But guys, that's going to bring us to the end to this episode 4 Power Book 2 Season 2 Ghost recap. You let us know what you think about the episode. Whether you liked it, you hated it. Is this the best or the worst episode? What do you think is going to happen in the next episode? What do you think is going to happen by the end of the season? And what do you think about our commentary? What do you like? What do you dislike? What do you want more of? Let us know down below in the comment section. Again, shout out to Mr. We got another super chat. T Dominique 504. He's a college student. He's a college student. The college students graduated 22. Either the way timeline doesn't match. I got you, ma'am. I got you. And again, thank you for the super chat. Yes. We're gonna see. Hopefully, they will make it make sense in the future. Because right now it just doesn't really add up. You know, it doesn't really add up too much, but you know, hopefully they'll iron it out.
When we speak next week, I'll have that information. Like, I'll make sure I do my homework and I'll just figure out the timelines, because I know it has to be out there somewhere. And Courtney Kemp will probably talk about it on her live today. Is it today or tomorrow? Tomorrow. Got
you. Also, shout out to Mr. Daniel Sunhata for holding it down as Mecca. And before we head out of here, ma'am, again, guys, this is Miss Cantu's YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe to her. Also, follow her on IG. Her handles are on the screen. Yep. Is there anything that you would like to promote or anything like that, ma'am? Let us know.
Just follow me on the YouTube and Instagram, like you said. If you're into TikTok, I post a lot of TikToks as well. So some things on TikToks you will not see on Instagram. So if you're more of a TikToker, go on there. Same name, Elia Cantu.
Already. Well, guys, again, I just want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. I have my Swan Song review coming up, and then I'll just save that for now. But I have a ton of other videos that I'm going to be bringing you guys this week as well. So just subscribe and stay tuned for that. And me and Miss Cantu will see you again next week, Monday. I believe our regular time, 7 p.m. CST. If the time does change, of course, I will let you guys know. But guys, before we head out of here, I just want to again thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, I'm B. Avery. That's Miss Cantu, and that's just our opinion. Peace out, and we'll see you all next time.